Well, it's just about 5:17 on your Thursday morning. We're waking up to clear skies. Eventually the sun will pop out once it does rise, and you can see we have very little cloud cover expected across the area. Just a few clouds on the occasion that could dim a little bit of that sunshine, but for the most part that sun remains the dominant factor, not just locally, but of course across much of the region. In fact, you don't start to get towards some dense cloud cover until you get back towards Ohio. If we look the other way, well, it'll be all the way back past the Rockies towards the Pacific Northwest. And this also does create a little bit of a cold start to our day. Florida American Temperatures has us in the mid to upper 30s right now in many cases. It is 33 in Carlinville, 37 here in Decatur, 35 in Shelbyville, as well as in Champaign, and 34 degrees up in Bloomington. So again, it's another day in which you do want that winter coat as you head out the door, but by the time you get in this afternoon, it's going to feel a lot better. In fact, today's forecast, we're expecting to be right around 56 degrees for our high. Plenty of sunshine again for this time of year, especially when you consider we're in the month of December. It is relatively warm. Now that is a relative term, but winds will be out of the south. So the biggest downside about today is the breezy winds creating a little bit of a bad hair day. But tonight, again, another mild one as we drop into the mid to lower 40s. Partly cloudy across the area. It's still going to be rather breezy with the winds out of the south. The big talk across the area has been this weakened system. Well, models are starting to suggest maybe a bit more of a northern track for this area of low pressure, which is extremely beneficial for us here in central Illinois. It keeps all the snow chances off towards the northern plains, and it brings more rain chances for us. But here's the other kicker with this. It's a fast-moving system as well. So as we take a look at this in Futurecast, we're going to jump straight into your Friday afternoon because, again, not much going on today. Plenty of sunshine. Dense cloud cover by the time we get in the afternoon, potentially even into the evening. This is whenever we're going to start talking about those rain chances approaching central Illinois. You can see it becoming a bit more widespread as we head overnight. So it's mainly a nocturnal event with the rain chances, which is great news because it doesn't really impact your day. Umbrella may be handy as we head into Friday evening, if not even into Saturday morning. But you can see these rain chances kind of really move through and are out by the time we get into Saturday mid-morning. I wouldn't even be surprised in some cases it's out before you even start to wake up Saturday morning. So what does this mean? Well, it's a quick moving system, which is great news because that is overall going to limit quite a bit of things. And in fact, you can see precip amounts are limited across the area. We're talking less than a quarter of an inch in many cases, all of us below half an inch. The only question is where exactly is this heavier band of rain? Could it dip a bit further south? Sure, there could be some isolated communities that do get over about that quarter of an inch mark. But again, with this being a fast moving system, overall precipitation in form of rain remains limited. No chance of snow. At the same time, a fast-moving system does limit the opportunity for maybe some embedded thunderstorms being intermixed in that. Better chance would be further to the northwest. As we start to look into this, you can obviously see Friday partly cloudy with those late rain chances. Saturday is not an all-day event. There could be some sunshine as we get into the afternoon, but here's the kicker with this. Temps will be dropping throughout the day. So that 53 degrees, we see that roughly around 6 to 7 a.m. going into Saturday morning. Throughout the afternoon, temperatures will be dropping in the 40s. Sunshine, if it does pop out, will postpone that a touch. But as you see going into Sunday, well, this is whenever that cold starts to settle in. So drastic change in just a 24-hour period from Saturday into Sunday, but that's a little bit down the line. We could enjoy some warmth while we have it, and today we do get that with the sunshine across the area. So Roto-Rooter 7-day forecast, again, it's just a weakened system going into Saturday morning. Sunday looks to be a bit drier with that sunshine popping back out. However, cooler weather starting to settle in. We're barely above the freezing point there. Lows once again going into early next week will be below freezing, but highs eventually make their way back closer to average, which our average this time of year is about 41, 42 degrees. We just deal with some cloud cover going into Wednesday, keeping a track on another cold front rolling through there, but as of right now, we remain dry after Saturday morning.